For weeks, whispers had swirled around the K-biz industry about the sudden and unexplained breakup between Ryu Deen and Chae-min, one of the most talked about couples in recent Korean entertainment. Fans, journalists, and insiders alike speculated endlessly, but no one expected the storm that erupted when Ryu Deen finally broke her silence. Her explosive revelation didn't just turn the spotlight back onto her ex-boyfriend, it unexpectedly dragged global star Yoona into the center of a media whirlwind. In a candid and emotionally charged conversation aired during a private fan meeting that was later leaked online, Ryu Dae-en spoke for the first time about the true reason behind their breakup. Her voice trembled at first, but as the evening went on, her tone sharpened with both pain and resolve. "I stayed quiet for a long time," she began, her words echoing through the hall. "But silence only allowed misunderstandings to grow. I think it's time people knew what really happened." The audience was stunned. For months, Ryu had maintained an elegant, almost icy silence. Meanwhile, Chae-min had continued with his acting schedule, appearing composed and professional on set. Behind the scenes, however, tensions had been simmering. According to insiders, the breakup didn't happen overnight. It was the result of weeks of emotional strain, jealousy, and conflicting schedules. But the name that sent shockwaves through the industry was Yoona. Midway through her statement, Ryu paused, took a deep breath, and then uttered the sentence that would be quoted across every major entertainment outlet the next morning. "I began to feel like I was no longer the only one in his heart," she confessed. "When I saw the way he looked at her, something inside me knew. Things had changed." The her in question, of course, was none other than Yoona, his co-star in the hit drama Bon Appetit, Your Majesty. Their on-screen chemistry had already ignited online discussions, with countless clips going viral for their almost palpable romantic tension. Fans celebrated their pairing, dubbing them the drama's hottest couple, but few realized that behind the scenes, those sparks were having real-world consequences. Several production staff members have since spoken anonymously about what they witnessed on set. One insider revealed they were inseparable between takes. He would wait for her after every shoot, and the way they talked, it wasn't just professional. Everyone could feel it. It was electric, maybe too electric. When Ryu saw fan-captured behind-the-scenes videos spreading online showing Chae-min playfully brushing Yoona's hair off her shoulder and laughing in a way that felt intimate, the emotional toll became unbearable. "People think it's just acting," Ryu said bitterly. "But when you see that kind of gaze, not once, but over and over, it stops feeling like fiction." Her words were raw, piercing through the carefully maintained public image of the perfect young couple. She admitted to confronting Lee about the situation multiple times, but his response left her conflicted. "He told me nothing was happening," she revealed. "He said, 'You have to trust me. She's just my co-star.' And for a while, I did. But actions speak louder than words. And his actions, they were telling a different story." The emotional climax came when Ryu described the night she made her decision to end things. "We were supposed to have dinner," she recalled, "but he called me at the last minute to cancel, saying he had a late rehearsal. Later, someone sent me a photo of him and her leaving the same restaurant, not ours, theirs. That single image, blurry but undeniable, became the breaking point. According to people close to the actress, she cried for days, avoiding public appearances and delaying filming schedules to recover. Her management issued vague statements about personal matters, but now with her revelation, the pieces are falling into place. Fans' reactions have been explosive. On social media platforms, hashtags like Ryu Deen Truth, Chae-min Yoona, and Breakup Bombshell have trended worldwide. Many expressed shock and heartbreak, while others rushed to defend Yoona, insisting that co-star chemistry is often misinterpreted by outsiders. However, a significant number of fans have pointed out the suspicious timing of several public appearances by Lee and Yoona in the weeks leading up to the breakup announcement. One particularly viral fan comment read, "This isn't just about acting anymore. Ryu Deen saw something real, and honestly, we all did too. Those looks don't lie." Another wrote, "Yoona didn't ask to be in the middle of this, but now she is, and the industry won't stop talking." Meanwhile, Chae-min has remained silent since Ryu's revelation. His agency released a short statement saying they are reviewing the situation and hope the public refrains from speculation, but that has only fueled more debate. Yoona's agency, on the other hand, stated firmly that Yoona has no involvement in the personal relationship between Chae-min and Ryu Deen, emphasizing her focus on work. Still, the tide of gossip shows no sign of stopping. Entertainment critics have also weighed in, noting that this scandal could have serious implications for upcoming promotions. Lee and Yoona are scheduled to attend multiple drama fan events together in the coming weeks, and their every gesture will now be scrutinized under a magnifying glass. One columnist wrote, "This is no longer just a drama. This is real-life drama unfolding in front of millions." Toward the end of her statement, Ryu Deen's voice softened. She said, "I don't want to be seen as someone pointing fingers, but I also don't want to keep pretending. I loved him deeply. That's why the truth hurts this much." Her vulnerability resonated deeply with fans, many of whom praised her bravery for speaking up despite the backlash she knew would follow. Whether or not Yoona was truly a catalyst or merely a bystander in this emotional unraveling remains to be seen. What's undeniable, however, is that her name has now been pulled into a scandal that no one saw coming. As the dust settles, one thing is clear. The breakup of Ryu Deen and Chae-min is no longer a private affair. It has become one of the most shocking love triangle revelations in recent K-biz memory. And with Yoona at the center of public scrutiny, the industry is holding its breath for the next move. In the days following Ryu Deen's revelation, the entertainment world has not calmed down. It has only intensified. What began as a heartfelt confession has spiraled into a full-scale media storm. Every outlet is dissecting her every word, rewatching behind-the-scenes footage frame by frame, and analyzing Chae-min and Yoona's body language and past interviews like forensic investigators searching for clues. Online communities have turned into virtual battlegrounds. On one side are fans defending Ryu Deen, insisting that her pain is real and that her words shouldn't be dismissed as jealous speculation. On the other are those who believe she spoke too openly, accusing her of dragging another woman into a breakup. Meanwhile, Yoona's global fandom has mobilized fiercely, trending hashtags like Protect Yoona and Yoona Innocent, demanding that media outlets respect her privacy and avoid twisting narratives. But not everyone is sympathetic. A former PR manager of a top agency, speaking to a tabloid on condition of anonymity, revealed, "When a co-star relationship goes viral like this, it's almost impossible to control the narrative. The public doesn't care about official statements. They care about what they feel. And what they feel right now is betrayal, shock, and curiosity." The drama's production team have also found themselves caught in the fire. Promotional posters featuring Chae-min and Yoona, once seen as romantic and enchanting, are now being shared with sarcastic captions and meme overlays. A scheduled fan meeting in Busan reportedly sold out in minutes before the scandal broke, but since the revelation, hundreds of tickets have been put back on resale platforms with comments like, "Not interested in fake couples anymore," and "I can't look at them the same way again." In the midst of this frenzy, one unexpected development has further fueled speculation. An unreleased behind-the-scenes video from the drama suddenly leaked online. In the clip, Chae-min can be seen softly singing to Yoona between takes while gently adjusting her mic. The atmosphere is intimate, tender, far beyond typical co-star interactions. The video, though only 20 seconds long, has been viewed over 12 million times in less than 48 hours. with fans flooding the comments section with reactions like, "No wonder Ryu Deen was heartbroken," and "This is the moment everything changed." Industry insiders are now openly questioning how the scandal will impact the future careers of all three stars. Ryu Deen has received an outpouring of support from domestic fans, with many praising her honesty and resilience. Several beauty brands reportedly contacted her agency to discuss potential endorsements, positioning her as a symbol of strength and authenticity. One marketing strategist commented, "In this industry, vulnerability can become power if handled right." Ryu Deen has transformed herself from a quiet actress to the face of a cultural moment. For Lee Chae-min, however, the situation is far more precarious. Though his talent and rising popularity remain undeniable, his image as the boy next door has been shattered. Major drama projects he was rumored to be in talks about